of Would I Lie to You? Carol Vorderman, Janet Street Porter, Omid Jalili, Russell Howard, Ken Livingston, Clive Anderson, Miranda Hart, Reginald D. Hunter, Terry Christian, and their team captain, Lee Mack. And facing them tonight, Jamelia, Stephen Mangan, Claudia Winkleman, Marcus Brigster, Rob Brydon, Davina McCall, Joe Brand, and their team captain, David Mitchell, and your host, Rob Brydon.
Good evening and welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that rewards the ability to deceive. Mark Twain said, if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember what you said. Well, Twain, I just write down my lies and keep them in a file. Then colour code them so I can see who I told the lies to. Then I have them cross-referenced with another file in case I meet someone else who might have heard the lie. And I have the files maintained by a full-time secretary in my lie library who's on call 24 hours in case I need a spreadsheet of the lies to be emailed over. And so, to round one, home truths. Carol, you're first up. Please reveal all.
On Countdown, if I worked out the number puzzle before the time was up, I used to play a little game.
That's where I've seen you before. So, David's team, what do you think?
What little game?
Well, on the numbers puzzle, you know, you used to do the press the target and the number and the target.
And then there's a
would come
time
up.
limit.
And then there'd be 30. You had 30 seconds to do something.
Yeah.
Well, most of the time, I'd get the answer before the clock started. So I had 30 seconds.
Before the clock started?
Yeah. What I used to do, I used to get my pen that I would write on the board with, and I used to go round all the props boys, and I used to make them tap the end of my pen, and how many could tap the end of my pen in 30 seconds was the game.
So, how many props guys were required in the production of Countdown?
Well, Joe's been on Countdown a lot, so you know how we have someone like Harry or Vince or Stan who do the water pouring.
Carol.
And then
We had.
Oh, yeah, had.
Tap the pen!
Yeah. They're probably sat there. Was this not distracting to the poor contestants who are trying to do some maths if out of shot?
Slightly out of shot, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel sorry for this new girl that's doing the numbers, because all the props guy must be going, oh, you'll have great fun on this show.
They would have said to her on the first day, are we going to play Touch the Pen? And got fired for sexual harassment. We always played Touch the Pen with Carol. Well, I'm sorry. I'm just not like that.
David, what are you and your teammates thinking?
Well, what I doubt is whether you would be allowed, when the contestants are trying to work out the maths, to run around the studio getting men to touch your marker pen. So we think it's a lie, I think.
I think we do, yeah.
What a surprise. OK, Carol, is it truth or is it a lie?
It is true.
Now then. Oh. And do you know what? It actually is lots of fun. So, you seriously did this?
Do you know when I was being really cheeky, I'd take the top off and then they all got dirty fingers?
I think you just like to behave outside of society's rules, don't you? I wouldn't be surprised to find out you're an enthusiastic dogger.
The D in my name stands for delicious.
Obviously, why?
Well, it was the late 60s when I was born, 1969, and black men my age around that time being given names like Reginald and Winston and Delicious because at that time in America, the affirmative action had just started. So black women saw an opportunity for their children to get more jobs. So what they did was, we'll give him a name that will enable him to be, you know, recognizable yet dignified to potential employers. And,
Delicious is dignified.
well, I mean, you have to understand how it's a little different in the black community than it is in your white world. And, like the name Delicious commands great respect in the ghetto. You probably don't listen to much rap music, do you, Fern? There's MC Delicious, Big Papa Delicious.
French Golden.
And where did Reginald come from?
Reginald is a German name. It means mighty or wise power. And delicious means very tasty.
What was your father's name?
My father's name is Homer.
And what was his middle bit?
He didn't have a middle name.
No.
He grew up in the 30s and 40s, and it was very tough times for black people, and he couldn't afford a middle name.
And do you have brothers and sisters?
I do indeed.
And what are their names?
Well, there's Brenda, there's Kathy, there's Oliver, there's Scrumptious.
I don't think people would have thought that calling you delicious would help you get jobs, except as a food. Well, I think, shall we say it's a lie? I think that's what we're...
You're going to feel stupid when it's true.
So you're saying it's a lie?
Yes.
OK, Reg, is it the truth or is it a lie?
It is a lie.
I won a junior one-man and his dog event when I was 14.
As the shepherd or the dog?
Did you grow up in the countryside?
Nope.
So how come you got so good at, you know, manoeuvring sheep and sheepdogs?
Oh, is that what it is? Sorry. I thought, because this was like one man and his dog, I was going to ask you, like, how
What
did
did you
they
think
judge
it was? Tell us what you
What do
thought
you think it was?
I thought it was one man and his dog, just being judged. No, I did. Sorry, I didn't know. What is it?
What it is?
Sheep herding.
Yeah, using a dog to...
Come by, all of that.
All that.
You've gone from novice to expert.
You had to take it over hurdles, through, like, different, you know, like round a run. You had to look after it, had to be well washed and everything.
That's dog agility, mate. That's not.
Yeah, well, it's not.
I just speak to you in Crufts then. How come I haven't won? He's well washed.
No, I mean...
I can't do more than wash it, can I?
So there were no sheep involved in this interpretation of the one man and his dog contest that you were involved in?
No.
Sounds like
No
you're prosecuting a Welshman. Sorry, Rob, no disrespect.
Was it inside or outside?
Well, it was outside, funny enough.
I don't know. I've never been to one. But you say it like I should know.
You've never been to one, but you come by.
Were you very keen on dog grooming?
No.
You weren't?
On the internet.
So you...
Me? Yeah, I'm a 3-year-old puppy as well.
No, I wasn't keen on dog grooming.
Well, how did you end up in this competition where you have to make a dog do weird things if you weren't keen on looking after
Because
your
I
dog?
was involved in a youth club.
Ah, right. What was the
Is
youth
it one of them, like, you know, for not young offenders, but kind of...
I think this is a lie.
I think it's an absolute lie. He didn't train the dog. There was no sheep. I mean...
I also think this is a lie.
Well, I think we're unanimous.
You're saying that it's a lie. Terry Christian, were you telling us the truth there, or were you telling us a lie?
Well, sorry, lads. Oh, it's a lie.
Of course it was a lie. The last time someone found a sheep in Manchester's city centre, the locals thought they'd captured a cloud. Now, for David's team, take a look at this.
Right, somebody's phoned up.
Yeah.
Somebody called Dave, asking if we've got any sales jobs going.
Get him in.
Okay.
Sometimes an individual can make the difference Look at Julius Caesar. Hannibal, not Lecter, but Hannibal, the commander. He made a difference, didn't he? Defeated the Romans, and he was an individual. Well, this bloke could be the same, and we've got to get in here to listen to him, see what he's got to say. See?
Okay.
You tell him it's an introductory interview. Okay, we want to find out a bit about you. We want to find out what kind of personality you are, what makes you tick.
Yeah, I'll phone him now.
Hello, is that Dave? Oh, sorry, someone's given me your number, but I think it's the wrong one, mate. Well, I'm so sorry about that.
Let's see if he wants a sound job.
No, you don't sound right.
The Armstrongs there, showing the kind of decision-making that can make the difference between failure and abject failure. But here's the related fact for David's team. When interviewing office staff, Simon Cowell asks every candidate to give him 10 uses for a kettle. The idea came to him after a Harvard professor, that's a university in America, Lee, told him about the type of questions they ask applicants during the university admissions process.
And he decided to ignore those and just to ask about a kettle.
Well, this is one of the ones. Apparently this is one of the ones, because it makes you think on your feet.
Well, there's almost nothing that you can't believe he'd say in order to try and seem in some way different or interesting. He depresses the hell out of me.
Yeah. That failed audition for the X Factor still rankles, doesn't it?
Still rankles, yeah.
Apparently this is how Danny Minogue got a job, isn't it? Because she really impressed him with an unusual use. Because she uses the kettle to melt down a face and remould it every minute.
So David's team.
I think it's a lie.
Lie?
You've swayed me, it's a lie.
We'll go with lie.
David's team are saying it's a lie. I can tell you that it is actually a lie. Mick Jagger has been asked by a company if they can sell his ashes in collectible egg timers when he dies. They offered Mick Jagger, and it seems too good an opportunity to waste, Mick Jagger, they offered... It's good. It's not up there with no Ronnie Corbett, I'm not going to say for a second that it is, but it was worth an airing.
But what would Ronnie Corbett sound like if he was singing a Mick Jagger song?
Yeah, good idea, good idea. Go on.
I can't get no satisfaction. An Australian... It was an Australian...
Don't try and look like you weren't pleased to be asked.
David, time to make a decision.
So we're going to go with true.
You're saying it's true. All right. Well, let me tell you this. It is true. Please welcome this week's special guest, Sadie. So, Lee, what is Sadie to you?
This is Sadie. She's my children's nanny, and the first time I met her, I ran over her foot.
OK. Omid?
This is Sadie, and I employ her to massage my dog. That's not a euphemism.
Yeah. And finally, Janet.
Sadie came to my 60th birthday party, pretended to be a waitress so she could lick Daniel Craig's plate.
So, there we have it. David's team, where do you want to start?
Can I just check? Do you know Lee? Have you been to his house?
I can just about remember his name.
Do you know his nanny?
No.
Okay.
Because if I knew Lee's nanny, I'd either have gone, that's Lee's nanny.
Can I just point out, she's
so
my...
no.
Yeah, hang on. She's my children's nanny. I'm not a complete moron. She's not my nanny.
Now, this running over the foot business.
Yeah?
That was the first time you met her.
Correct.
And the circumstances were?
I was in the car.
And she was on the driveway.
Correct.
What happened immediately after the foot running over moment?
Ow!
Can you roll that forward?
Ow! That was my foot!
You see, she's laughing quite a lot now, as if, like, I have to laugh. He's my employer.
Yeah.
But this wasn't, as it were, how you met her. You didn't run over her foot and say, you look like you might be a good nanny.
It was the first time she'd arrived at the house. I'd never met her before, because my wife...
Your wife had interviewed her and...
Yeah,
and
I can finish my own sentences. I'm really good at it. my wife had interviewed, actually, you're correct, yes.
Tommy, why do you have to get your dog massaged?
First of all, it's my kid's dog. We've had the dog for about 7 years. They wanted to get a masseuse because of arthritis. It's a spaniel. We've had it for 7 years, so in dog years it's about 42, so it's quite early, and I didn't want to pay for a masseuse, but it
Couldn't somebody
killed the
else
dog.
learn to massage instead?
It's a highly skilled thing. It is. It's about £35 a session.
And how long are you going to have to do it until the dog dies?
We don't know. It may be indefinite.
You know you can have a dog put down for 30.
Janet, can I just check? Sadie came round to your house, she pretended that she was a waitress, she wanted to lick Daniel Craig's plate, and you didn't just chuck her out and go, you are completely weird, you're leaving.
No, I don't care.
She was not
There was a lot of people at the party, and Sadie was at the party, Daniel Craig was at the party. It was
Sorry, so Sadie was invited to the party?
Yes.
The waitress act was in order to gain access to the plate?
Yes.
So what she did is instead of approaching...
through the ins and outs of it.
Why not?
Because it was my bloody birthday. I was getting trashed. I was having a good time, like anyone ill tonight would do. Just because you're 60, love, doesn't mean you can't, get off your trolley.
The question is, why do you think that Sadie, instead of using her position as a party guest to talk to Daniel Craig, which is legitimate in a party, I think you'll agree...
Go on, have him.
Really getting on my wit now. Do you want some? No. Have you met anyone famous in your career? Really famous? If you met Daniel Craig, could you actually speak?
No.
There you go.
She's right.
Are you going to walk over and stand there in answer to every question from here on?
We're all a bit scared now.
No, hey, I'm most scared because I'm closest.
All right, we need an answer. So David's team is Sadie, a nanny whose foot Lee ran over, Omid's dog masseuse, or a plate-licking pretend waitress at Janet's party.
Janet absolutely couldn't look at Sadie when she walked in, and I thought maybe that was because she really had licked it embarrassingly.
It's just an odd thing. I mean,
I'm leaning. I think it's Omid or Janet, and I'm leaning towards Janet on this one.
Right, I'm going Janet.
OK, well, let's go Janet.
You're saying Janet? OK. Sadie, would you like to reveal your true identity?
Yes, I pose as a waitress. Yes, I clear Daniel Craig's spaceway, and yes, I licked it clean.
As a child, at my grandparents' house, I had a little bell that I would ring if I wanted anything.
Only at the grandparents' house?
Yes.
Not at home?
Because your parents didn't play that shit.
At home, you just sort of went...
So what years are we talking about here? How old were you?
About 6.
What were the things you wanted when you rang the bell?
More chips. A glass of orange squash. Sense of purpose in life.
Are you asking us to believe you had orange squash rather than servants pressing fresh orange juice for you?
In many ways, the level of my poshness has been exaggerated.
Welcome to my world, Sonny.
The level of your poshness has been exaggerated.
So, Lee's team, what do you think?
We'll say that that's true.
You're saying it's true. David, is it true or is it a lie?
Well, it is, in fact, true.
Yes, it's true. As a child, David's grandparents' house did have a little bell that he would ring if he wanted anything. Ding-a-ling, could I have a posher upbringing, please?
If you give me any date before the year 2000, I can instantly tell you what day of the week it was.
Bollocks.
Is this something you learn, or is this the kind of, you know, Rain Man type thing?
No, I had to learn.
You learned how to do it?
Learned the system.
What's the system?
The system is, what you do is you actually just learn.
Trying to think of a system. And what you're clamping for is you actually just learn what day of the week every day is.
Go back to like 14 BC, right? But I can do it right the way back to the sort of 1920s, 1930s. And what you do is you learn a midway, so you learn one particular pit point in 1955, 3 months in 1955, you learn it off by heart those 90 days. And then there's a calculation that you can do to plus or minus.
What's that calculation? Take a day, one of your expert period around Suez or whatever it was.
Well, you have to give me the exact year, otherwise it'll be two different answers.
I don't mind. Right, the 14th of May, 1955.
Well, hang on, 14th of May, 1955. Tuesday.
Right. And so how do you extrapolate from your knowledge of that to go back to the 1920s to the 23rd of June, 1927?
It's dead simple.
Yep.
It's 7, hang on, to the power of 2. Then you take away 10% unless it's a leap year.
And is it a leap year, 1955?
Of course not, you idiot, that was 54.
No, of course.
Okay.
This one, 1926.
This one's here, that. This is 55, a leap year. Absolute crazy, did you hear that? He's Oxford educated. What a...
90 years a leap year, 7 to the power of 2.
7 to the power of 2 is 49.
Minus 10% is 4.9, so you got 44.1.
Correct, I was going to say...
That's not a day of the week, that's 44.1.
It is.
44.1.
Then you round it up or round it down, which is 44. Key of the door, 21. 2 and 1 is 3. Sunday's the first day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
So, David.
Lie.
You're saying it's a lie? OK, Lee, are you telling a lie?
Of course I'm telling a lie.
I have told my children that every time they lie, a puppy dies somewhere.
Now you've used this line on the children, has it actually stopped them from lying?
Well, it certainly seems to have done.
Yeah.
Because they do care about puppies.
Yes.
It's a bit of a relief, actually, that you're saying that didn't result in your children telling loads and loads of lies and getting excited by the prospect of puppy death. It's heartening on that level.
No,
I don't have sadistic children.
But it's also bad advice, because what if a dog goes to attack them and they tell a lie and the dog still gets them?
Actually, it's the nearest. The nearest dog will die.
So you just... Statistically, you'd hope by osmosis the lie will kill...
Essentially, you tell the lie, dog death spreads out from you till it finds a dog, the dog dies, and then the wave of dog death stops.
Can I just ask Joe, why a puppy and not a kitten?
He's not sick.
It was a difficult decision to make. It was a toss-up between a kitten, a puppy, and their dad. And kind of puppies are the sweetest.
What is your verdict?
My team say true.
You're saying true, yeah? OK, so, Joe, is it true?
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
Possession.
Now, there's a box just behind the stage there, Claudia, if you'd like to get the box.
Hold on, bear with me.
Take out its contents.
OK, in here is my pet cat from when I was little, and my dad had her stuff for me when she died.
Oh.
Here she is.
I'll just pop her on the desk there, Claudia.
What's she run over?
This is Coffee. And she was my most loved pet, and she died when I was 14. I could even get upset about it now.
Yeah.
And
how did you...
Go on, then.
You can get upset. Did you want to exploit her on a light entertainment panel show?
Do you want your father to stuff your cat?
No, but I was so devastated, I was so upset that she died. My dad, as a present, gave her to me, all stuffed, and she came to my wedding.
Sorry, came to your wedding?
Not of her own accord.
Was she a bridesmaid and came down on a trolley?
No.
I just don't believe Claudia, even in Claudia's world, which I love. I love your world. However, this is a step too far. I just don't believe...
Well, that's pretty convincing.
It's talking to her now.
Time now for Lee to make a decision.
She looks like a very lovely but slightly unstable woman, and I'm going to say that that's true.
You're saying it's true? OK, Claudia Winkleman, is it true or is it a lie?
It is indeed a lie.
Oh, what a shame. It's a lie.
I have made a CD of the sound of my kettle boiling, and I play it every night to help me get to sleep.
Lee's team, is that possible?
Why would that help you get to sleep?
It reminds me of my grandmother, because we were always caravanning when I was little, and she'd be up later than me, and the kettle would be just boiling on the gas stove, and I could hear that little hiss and whistle and the bubbles. I had it done for me by the sound people at work.
You
Really?
absolute lie. You're trying to tell us. All I'm picturing is a man now with these big things on, going like that, and okay. 5, 4...
I don't know how
You're
they
lying
do
in bed with your husband trying to get to sleep, and you put the sound of a kettle boiling. And he's all right with that, is he?
I go to bed earlier than he does, because I have to get up at 5.
Right.
For what? To switch the kettle off.
Have you tried sex?
And plus, when
have you tried sex to get to sleep?
Yeah, because Ken's got a good technique if you want to try it.
What do your kids say about this CD? They think it's weird?
No, they're put up with it. You
No,
know?
you're lying now. Kids think everything is weird. No.
If I'm really, really tired, I'll go upstairs and they will already have put a hot water bottle in the bed and the CD on the thingy.
Oh, goodness, you're just off the scale.
So, Lee, what are you going to say?
I'll say it's a lie.
You're going to say it's a lie? OK, Fern, reveal all.
It's a lie.
Yes, it is a lie. If Fern can't get to sleep, she just rings Philip Schofield and asks him to tell her about his time in Joseph. Again. And that noise signals time's up. It's the end of the show. And my individual liar of the week this week is Fern Brydon. Yes. Fern Brydon, whose gigantic whoppers were as beautifully showcased tonight as they were on her 2003 Pilates video. Good night. Good evening and welcome to a special edition of the very best bits from this series of Would I Lie to You. Joining Lee Mack tonight, Rob Brydon, Emma Bunton, Joe Brand, Thomas Jaffanacker, Scarlett Moffat, Stacey Dooley, Ellie Taylor and Rod Gilbert. And joining David Mitchell tonight, Georgia Toffolo, Richard Osman, Alex Jones, Big Nasty, Dion Dublin, Lucy Porter and Sean Williamson. First up, it's Toff.
Right. I instructed Deliveroo to block my orders after my bacon sandwich addiction got out of hand.
Right. So how many bacon sandwiches were you getting?
When it really, really got bad, it was about 4 or 5 times a week.
I mean, just how posh are you where you're ordering out for bacon butties?
Where was the restaurant you were getting them from?
Well, actually, the most embarrassing part of it is that, you know, I can get a bacon sandwich a mere 45 seconds away from my front door.
Were they delivering from the place that was that close?
Yeah. OK, right, hear me out. There is no greater joy than a bacon sarnie in bed, right?
Oh, I can think of something.
Pot noodle. The Deliveroo will deliver to your bed.
Well, no, you have to remove yourself from said bed and go to the front door. But
Well,
it's
hang on,
easier than...
if it's that close, you must be halfway to the shop at that point.
Your bacon sarnie addiction consists of 4 or 5 a week, which is sort of less than 1 a day.
Oh, that's a lot, though.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
It's quite a lot of bacon
It's not
sarnie.
an addiction, is it?
Well,
I mean, well, I've got a Weetabix addiction in that case.
Tell us about the bacon sandwich, Toff. Was it a bog standard one, or was
Yeah.
it something a little bit special?
No, it's a classic. White bread, Tommy K, bacon, job done. Not
Tommy
toasted.
K, did you say? What does that mean?
Tomato ketchup.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you know
K
that?
was the name.
Tommy K, everyone knows what Tommy K is.
No, they don't. Don't get on
I
the
knew
kids'
what Tommy K
bandwagon.
was.
No, you didn't.
Even though I'm a man who prefers Bobby Brown, I did know what Tommy K was.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Oh, I did.
and would you order anything else with it, or was it just the bacon sandwich?
Well, it depends. If I'm feeling a bit fruity, I'd have an OJ, but...
Orange juice.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Would you maybe add a bob? Would you add a bob to it? Shut up. Would you add a bob? B.O.B., bit of butter. Didn't you know that? You're so old, Grandad.
Why did you block the Deliveroo account? Why didn't you just stop ordering them?
I tried that. I tried just not ordering, but my willpower is quite obviously not good enough. So I emailed the Deliveroo HQ and basically asked them. I thought it was quite funny at the time, but then
how
they
did you
actually
word it?
blocked me. Hello, I've got a bacon sandwich addiction. Help, please block my account.
And did they get back to you?
No, but I then tried to order 2 days later and I couldn't log into my account. It's been reinstated since. I emailed again because it is actually quite annoying.
What did you do? What was how did you email? What was that?
Hello, I made an enormous mistake. Please, can I come back?
No, that was the email you sent to me.
Certainly did not.
What do you think, Ellie?
She's telling it well, but I don't think it's the truth.
Why?
Because, Lee, I think she's lying.
I think she's clearly insane. I think it's true. Absolutely true, 100%.
Lee?
Yeah, I'll say it's true.
You're going to say true? Tough. Truth or lie?
It is true. Yeah, it's
Bob, you're next.
Sorry?
It's you.
It's apple pie tonight.
Is it? It's Friday then?
Yes.
Following advice from Chris Rea, I always crack an egg into my bath. I've done for 22 years.
We should say for any of the younger viewers, some of my fans, who Chris Rea was a very popular singer.
When did Chris Rea give you this advice, and in what context?
I was making a single for Middlesbrough Football Club's FA Cup appearance called Let's Dance, which I did with Chris Rea. And after we'd completed the recording, he popped me into the bath and there was an egg. It's an egg in it.
He popped you into the bath. It's been a long day, you must be very tired. I'll just pop you into the bath. So where was this bath? Was it at the recording studio?
It's on a little island in the middle of the Thames. It's his recording studio is.
So you've been recording, presumably in a room without a bath?
Absolutely, yeah.
And then you finish the recording, everyone's very happy with the track.
Yep.
And he says, Bob, you look tired. Maybe your joints are aching this way.
No, it's not exactly like that. It says, that's it, Bob, I think we've got that leg. That's your bedroom, that's your bath. I've popped an egg in there for you.
Is he Geordie?
Yeah.
He's like where I'm from, Middlesbrough.
Right.
But he's much more Middlesbrough than me, like.
And why would he put an egg in your bath? What was the thinking behind it?
I've never found out.
You've done it ever since.
All I know is that I woke up the next morning and I have never felt so alive.
Was the egg still in its shell, floating, or had he gone...
No, the white had dissipated. Does that work?
Yeah.
It's fabulous, it's fabulous. It's non-greasy. which is a boon, isn't it?
Is it non-greasy?
Yeah, honestly.
It's less greasy than water without egg in it?
Do you have to mix it up, or do you just crack it and let it float?
Do you know what? You get in the bath, even the bath where I am now, and you get in and you really don't want to burst the yolk. So the white goes, but the yolk's there, and you move like that, and you try and get it to come towards like that. And I don't know why, but you just do.
Have you ever had it get in your mouth?
You get it like that. And then you get the yolk, and I use it for hair conditioner. I don't have much hair, but to condition the hair on my skin.
So, just going back to the original occasion, Chris Rea had already run you a bath.
I forgot about that detail.
But if you do, Chris, it's just so Chris. Yeah. Do you know, the other thing is a couple of weeks later, he sent me a gold doily.
Right. To dry yourself off?
So, I'm just saying, these things are just so Chris.
Do you think that the way Bob describes what happened to the egg white, is that... He says it just dissipates. Is that
If your bath
plausible?
is hot, then you're going to have a poached white.
I'd have thought the white would turn white. And
Well,
there'd be bits of white.
How hot is your bath? Your bath is hot enough that an egg could poach.
Well, I don't know. Your claim is that it dissipates. I'm asking my team whether we believe that it would dissipate. Because if, for example, at the temperature of bath, say 39 degrees Celsius, the white would turn opaque, then your story doesn't check out.
Agreed.
Yeah,
absolutely agreed.
I think...
What do you think, David?
I think it's fair to say that if anyone else had made this allegation about Chris Rea and an egg in their bath, we wouldn't be giving it a moment's consideration. Somehow, coming from Bob, it might be true.
I think...
You think it's...
I think it's true, because he's been about a bit, Bob.
No.
I think the white would poach.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the egg is the
the
important
chemical
part.
analysis of the behaviour of the albumin.
David, honestly, one thing, please don't base it on the albumin whitening. It does not happen. It does not. I can't have a bath at 80 plus degrees.
Is that the temperature at which an egg white will...
It'll start at about 80, yeah. Honestly, please don't base it on that.
What should I base it on, Bob?
What are you going to say?
Instinctively, I believe it. We're going to go true.
You're saying true? OK, so Bob, Chris Rea, eggs, baths. Is it the truth? Or is it a lie?
This is awful.
I was telling a lie.
Of course it's a lie! He said Chris Rea put an egg in his bath! Of course it's a lie! It's obviously a lie! Who could possibly believe that?
Alex, you're next.
Right. On a recent trip to the zoo, my bag was hijacked by a one-armed monkey.
Me? What zoo was it?
London Zoo.
And which arm was it?
The left was missing, right intact.
As you look at it, or from the monkey's perspective?
His left was missing.
OK.
And why was it missing, Al? I don't really know. I mean, we were merely visitors in the zoo, Stace. I didn't know the backstory of the monkey. No, I accept.
Who is we?
Me and my husband and our little boy.
Your little boy. So you've gone for a little family day at the zoo.
Yeah.
And aren't monkeys usually behind cages or behind glass?
Well, they are, apart from when you get to the rainforest section. And in the rainforest section, there are birds, there are monkeys, there are sloths. It's a free-for-all.
Did the monkey have a name? Because often they name them, don't they?
The monkey's name was Bandit.
Bandit?
As in one arm.
Oh, come on.
What sort of monkey? It wasn't a chimp, was it?
I'm not David Attenborough, I don't know. But
Excuse me, a chimpanzee, even though it looks like a monkey, isn't a monkey.
Well spotted. I deliberately said that.
Even though a chimp is totally, in every meaningful way, obviously it's a monkey, it's not a monkey. You know, it's a special place that's been made by biologists for pedants to reside, so that whenever anyone refers to a chimpanzee as a monkey like you did, then a pedant like me says, oh no, a chimpanzee isn't a monkey, and I've started to hate myself for that.
Nice of you to join the rest of us.
What happened?
I'm pushing the pram. Said monkey travelled from a tree and landed on the pram. My maternal instinct obviously kicks in, so I take Ted.
You cuddled the monkey.
I took Ted out of the pram, and then the monkey got hold of the bag attached to the pram. In he went, spreading monkey DNA over all of the contents.
What? How big is the monkey? What, that big?
A bit smaller.
You sure it wasn't a squirrel? Was it like this?
Take your phone, Rob. Take your phone, Rob. It was like this.
You've not been listening, have you?
Oh, no. I'm not paying attention. What do you think, Lee? Did it ring true?
There is not a single element to that story that sounds believable.
You're the boss, but I think it's a massive lie.
Gotta be a lie, then.
You're saying it's a lie?
Gotta be a lie.
OK, Alex, was it the truth or was it a lie?
It is, in fact, true. Oh,
Yes, it's true. Alex's bag was hijacked by a one-armed monkey. And look, we have a picture. That is the monkey in the bag at the time. That's terrifying. Sean, you're next.
Thank you very much. I once stole the shirt off a scarecrow in order to get into a nightclub.
Please, T.
Wow. OK. Was you not wearing anything before you went to the nightclub?
Me?
Yeah.
T-shirt, you see.
OK.
Oh, well, they wouldn't let you in.
Yeah, but well, it is, you know, it's all a bit more relaxed these days because the dress code isn't what it was back in the day.
What was the day? What year?
Back in in my the day, or when this happened?
Well...
It was early 2000s.
So early 2000s, you've gone to a nightclub. Where was this nightclub?
In Rochester.
Rochester is a town, right? And that's why it's got a nightclub in it. And scarecrows don't really tend to be used in towns
What
because they're
very
in
good
massive
point.
fields.
Thank you, Miss Martin.
So when did you find out you needed a shirt to get in the club? Did you go to the club?
When
and
the
then
bouncer said, you ain't coming in.
Right, and then you walked back to the scarecrow to get the shirt?
I walked back to the allotment.
This is very high-level play.
This is like chess, isn't it, between Sean and Joe?
Take that, Moriarty.
Do you live in Rochester?
No.
So how did you know there was an allotment in Rochester near the nightclub?
I lived near it then.
Oh, I see.
It's like fencing, isn't it?
But then again, if you lived in Rochester, why didn't you just go home and get a shirt?
Oh, this gets better and better. Checkmate.
No. I was born in Chatham, but brought up in Maidstone. But my uncle lived in Rochester, and it was one of the allotments on his patch, so I knew where the allotments were. Apropos to the nightclub.
Miss Brown, back to you.
Earlier, you said you had a T-shirt and trainers and jeans on.
Yes.
And you thought it was a relaxed club, but then you went to the club and they said you need a shirt. But you're not allowed in a club with trainers on.
OK. The bouncer was a
Can I just say, Sean, you're the kind of person that every time you speak, you always sound like you're going to start it with, I'd like to change my story.
But is that the impression I'm just giving you?
For the sake of the tape, the accused has walked into the room.
The bouncer was a massive fan of EastEnders and was quite embarrassed at turning me away. So I think when he saw the effort I'd made, because I was already 8 pints to the wind, so when he saw the effort I'd made, I think he just couldn't bear turning me away again.
OK.
What do you think? Could this be true?
This is what I think. A man who knows exactly where an allotment is because he knows the town so well knows you can't get into the nightclub without collars. And for that reason, Sean, we find you guilty.
So what's he saying, Lee? You think it's a lie, don't
Lie.
I think it's a lie.
you? You think it's a lie? You all think it's a lie?
We all think it's a lie.
Sean, truth or lie?
It is a lie.
Nasty, you're next.
It says possession, but I was young. I was young.
There's a little box under your desk. If you take the item out of the box and put it on the desk, OK, pop it on the desk first, and then read out the card.
This is an ukabong. Me and my cousins would each make an ukabong to play the nasty family game, ukabong.
There we are. Lee's team.
So you're saying it's called an ukabong?
Ukabong.
Uka?
Ukabong.
How do you spell it, Nasty? Just spell it for Lee, because he's a bit slow.
U-K.
Yeah?
A.
Yeah.
And then bong.
Bong.
U-K-A.
And then bong. Bong.
How do you make it? What's it made of?
It's a sock. Made out of socks.
Yeah. What's inside the sock?
More socks. More socks.
Is it just lots of socks?
So, boom, basically, it's a family game, and everyone has their own ukabong.
Do you hit each other?
Yeah. It's your own tool.
So you whack people with that? With the ukabong?
Yeah, with your own ukabong, but there's stipulations to it. You got to all be in the room, and you got to turn off the lights. Yeah? And the hit only counts, yeah, is if you hit someone and you say ukabong. If you hit someone, yeah, and you don't say ukabong, the whole room rushes you. And then my grandma says the first one who cries gets beaten. We be in my grandma's, yeah, up top room, boom, there's like 15 cousins and my Uncle Simon, yeah? Boom. Uncle Simon's a cool cat, he was a cool cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so boom now, everyone's got their ukabong.
David is very nervous.
Yeah. I've even got my own ukabong. I'm defenceless.
Hang on a minute. No, I've got one here. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So boom now, yeah? We're in the room now. It's where it's all dark and that. Swinging at everyone. Ukabong, ukabong. So then boom, if I hit you, ukabong. Yeah. Obviously it probably hurts you go, oh. But then now, my Uncle Simon, yeah? We thought he had the special ukabong.
Oh, this is taking a sinister turn.
Man thought his ukabong was sent from God. Do you know what Uncle used to do? He used to put a tennis ball in his ukabong.
Do you know what? I thought it was going to be worse than that.
So, he would come with, like, Zeus's ukabong. Yeah. One shot, KO! Everyone's out, starts crying. Grandma comes in. Everyone gets their ass passed. We have to read Bible.
If it's dark, how does everyone know that you've successfully ukabonged somebody? You could be
I
lying.
hear someone say ow, or
Yeah, the owl. No, you're definitely going to hear an owl.
owl.
And when Uncle Simon ones goes off, it's more of a
What do you think, Scarlett?
I want to do it.
Yeah.
I really want to do it now. I think it's true.
Scarlett.
Yeah, I can. Yes.
Hang on.
Yes. Ukabong.
Hey guys, I've got a great idea. Let's all ukabong Rob.
There we are. That's what we pay our licence fee for. What are you thinking then, Lee? Why don't you go for a guess here?
What do you think?
I think it's 100% true.
You do? Why?
Yeah. Because it's just fun, isn't it? I can imagine you doing that. We did
Is that fun?
Ah!
Sorry, ukabong.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, me, I'll have to attack them.
That's just domestic violence without ukabong, bro.
Thomas.
I'm with the other two. I think it's absolutely
All
true.
think it's true. OK, nasty. Truth or lie?
Truth!
Next up, it's Lee.
I was genuinely invited to Harry and Meghan's wedding today, but I said no because I had to come here and do this.
David's team.
Why were you invited?
Well, that, David, is as much of a shock to me as it is to you.
Do you know, for example, Prince Harry or Meghan Markle?
Well, I've met Prince Harry and he was very nice and he did say that he was a fan of this show. So he's definitely seen me because I'm on this show.
If this is true, it's a bit of a blow to me and Rob.
Well,
I wasn't invited. Maybe Rob was as well.
I really can't say.
I think we know if Rob was invited, he would be able to say.
Well, this is interesting because I want to know if you were invited, because as soon as I got the invite, I met Prince Harry and I know he's a fan of the show, so I immediately assumed that you two had been invited as well. So I went to phone you, and I phoned you first, and I put the phone down, because I didn't want to ask in case you hadn't been invited. I thought it wouldn't be a good idea.
Yes, it would be a horrible thing to let slip, wouldn't it?
Yes.
If you'd been invited, it would be a horrible thing to do to someone under any circumstances, even if it wasn't in public.
So you think he's going, OK, George Clooney, David Beckham, Oprah Winfrey, Lee.
He didn't even know my surname.
I should point out to people watching at home that it is the royal wedding day today. As we record this, it happened today, didn't it?
And it was a lovely wedding as well.
Look, it brought people together, didn't it? And you know what I'm glad about?
Yeah.
I'm glad he wasn't there.
Did it come through the post?
It went through my agent.
So it was more like a booking. Were they expecting you to do some of your silly humour or something?
Did you have a +1 as well?
Yes, I did.
And so your wife was happy for you to come and do this instead of going to the royal wedding?
Well, actually, my wife couldn't go anyway. So that was the other problem as well. And then I thought, well, who would I take? And I did actually think of one of you two. I thought that's going to be more awkward. So, but then I thought maybe it's not awkward. If David's been invited, as I suspected, and Rob hasn't, I'll take Rob. And then we're all going. There was a lot of social etiquette. I was a mess.
That is the other question. Why didn't... Because the wedding finished...
Well, this is the irritating thing.
1.
Yes,
and then there was a lunch.
I got the invite that said the wedding is going to be at 12 o'clock. And I thought in my head, no one would say 12 o'clock, meaning that's when the wedding is. That would mean, you know, you turn up at 12 o'clock and then you go through all the rigmarole of security, blah, 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 and actually the wedding's going to be about 2. Then you've got the actual ceremony, then you've got the meal. I wasn't going to get here because...
Yes, it's like when you buy theatre tickets. The time is just when they think you should leave home.
I appreciate you're angry.
Yeah. Very angry.
I didn't write the invites.
Very angry and very hurt and very bruised, whether this is true or not. That's the terrible thing, because my thought processes have gone down the lines of it being true, and it feels like I've been through it emotionally, even if I haven't.
OK, time to decide.
Well, I think it's unlikely. I'd love it to be true, but I think it's unlikely.
I wouldn't.
This has been one of the most psychologically damaging thought experiments I've ever gone through. And so I don't think I could pronounce the words, I think this is true. Oh, I just did. You think it's true? We're going to say lie?
I think lie.
Lie, we're going to say lie.
I've a horrible feeling in the pit of my stomach that it's true. It's like waiting with a specialist for a result.
Yeah. Ironically, if this is true, when that moment comes for both of us, it'll just be a mercy.
Tell us. They think it's a lie. I pray it's a lie.
It is, in fact, true.
That's the last question of the evening.
Well,
how did you
thank
keep
you
that a
for
secret?
watching. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for watching.
Oh, actually, there's something else as well. Sorry, I've got to tell you this as well, which is quite important. This is a true story as well. I was lying. Look at his smile on his little face. Look at his little happy face.
You're okay. It's all right. It's all right. Yes. Praise be, it was a lie. Of course it was a lie. Lee wasn't invited. Of course he wasn't. To Harry and Meghan's wedding.
Do you know what I think? I think the producers of this show are just trying to turn us against each other.
They're doing a good job. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Good evening and welcome to a special edition of the very best bits from this series of Would I Lie to You? Joining David Mitchell tonight are Richard Osman, Claudia Winkleman, Samantha Morton, AJ Odudu, Miles Jupp, Laura Whitmore, Lou Sanders, Chris McCausland, Sarah Barron and Raj Bisram. And joining Lee Mack tonight, Bob Mortimer, Sarah Pascoe, Les Dennis, Mr. Motivator, Stephen Hendry, Cindy V, the Reverend Kate Bockley, and Alex Horn. Stephen, you are first up.
Before every World Championship final, I used to give a motivational team talk to my snooker cue, or as I called him, Sir Potts-a-lot.
David's team.
That's true. I just hope it's true.
Could you give us a flavour of the motivational talk you'd give Sir Potts-a-lot?
I used to put him in the sort of the corner of the dressing room.
Stephen, I don't want to interrupt your flow, but if you are going to...
Oh, God, he's not looking for drugs again, is he?
This, and it's not just any cue, this is a cue signed by one of the greatest snooker players of all time, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Now, why don't you recreate the motivational talk?
You're in the dressing room, ready to go out, you've done your practice, and it's just, come on, it's me and you today. You and I, get to the table, we're just going to pot every ball, we're going to clear up and win the frame. Come on, Sir Potts-a-lot.
I've been motivated.
Stephen, I'm buying into this, but if you were playing and it wasn't going that well and you came in for the break, would you give it a stern talking to?
I would sometimes come in and say, what are you doing? You know, because it's not, because obviously it's nothing to do with me.
When did you first acquire Sir Potts-a-lot?
14.
You were 14 years old?
Yep, and it got actually broken later on in my career. I come back from Thailand.
Yes.
We couldn't take the cues on board after 9/11.
Yes.
So we had to put them in the luggage.
That's the problem with 9/11. The queues got a lot worse, didn't they? I do believe it's true because I think it's the kind of thing that successful sportsmen do. They have these little quirks and it's what makes them amazing. And Stephen was amazing.
Thank you.
Now, Laura.
Yes.
What do you think?
I think it's true because when you speak about Sir Potts-a-lot, your eyes light up and you're so enthusiastic and excited. So for that alone, I just feel like no one else could get that excited about a stick. So I think it's very good. Well,
I must admit, I'm pretty lost without my stick. I'll give it a talking to now. We need to get to the bank today. Are you feeling up to your game?
have you given your stick a name though?
Sir Finds-a-lot.
David, what about you?
When did you name your cue Sir Potsalot?
It was a name, actually, my granny gave it to, so...
I have to say, if this is a lie, I'm going to totally re-evaluate you as a human being. I can believe that, firstly, in high-pressure sporting situations, there's going to be a certain amount of superstition. You want to do the same thing again and again and again. That's why I never wear trousers for this show. In a way, there's a clash, isn't there, between the triviality of Sir Potsalot and the seriousness of the pep talk, and yet the story about the grandmother giving the name. Oh, yes, that makes sense of it, doesn't it? Yes. Of course. There will be something lovable in that very triviality because of the family link. So it's either true or it is a diabolical lie.
David's been under a lot of pressure recently.
I'm going to take a risk on true, if only one more time. I'm going to believe.
You're going to dare to dream.
Yeah.
All right. Stephen Hendry, were you telling us the truth about Sir Potsalot, or were you telling us a lie?
It was a diabolical lie.
OK, AJ, you're next.
OK. I once had to interview Lady Gaga using an American accent because her manager told me there was no way she'd be able to understand my northern voice.
Can you repeat that? I didn't understand a word of it. So, your accent, you are from?
Blackburn, Lancashire. An exotic place.
I grew up in Blackburn.
Did you now?
Hey, maybe we were in the same year at school.
What school did you go to?
I went to a school that was confusingly called Everton High School, which is in Blackburn.
It's been abolished, though, hasn't it?
It's been demolished.
It's demolished.
Well, yes, it's been abolished. It's been demolished, and as is my dad's house, and as the house we lived in before that.
Oh, my
Because
God.
it's every comedian's dream to have a blue plaque outside a house, but they're just wiping all history off me.
Oh, my God. The hospital that I was born in has been knocked down as well, and now it's a block of flats across from what used to be where we used to go shopping. Quick Save, that's been knocked down too.
My mum used to work at Quick Save.
No
I hope she
way.
got out before they knocked it down. I haven't seen it for a while.
They've even knocked down the brewery.
Have they?
Oh my
OK,
gosh.
I'm going to
So
step
cool.
in at this point and just see if we can open the show out to people who didn't grow up in Blackburn.
Wow.
So, you were interviewing Lady Gaga. Why were you... Shut up. Why were you interviewing Lady?
I was presenting a music TV show.
Of course.
And, yeah, she was promoting one of her brand new singles.
How far did you get into the interview before Lady Gaga said, I haven't understood a single word this lady has said to me?
I was chatting away, asking her loads of questions, really liked her outfit.
I just want a figure, just a number. Just a
OK.
just minutes.
I don't know, like 2 minutes?
And when you did the American, did she do Blackburn from then on as well?
Lady Gaga. All right. What are you thinking?
Well, I think it's true because, because it's very plausible that AJ has interviewed Lady Gaga, and it's also plausible that Lady Gaga just doesn't understand more than one kind of accent.
Well, here's the thing. Can you understand what she's saying?
Yes, because I'm bright.
Are you struggling to understand her Lancashire accent?
No. This is where I'm worried that it might not be true, because I think every
Pretty
word...
clear, isn't it?
It is pretty
And
clear.
the other thing about Americans is, I find, as someone from the north myself, that they think we're all posh. They just think everyone with an English accent is posh, so we all sound the same to them.
Mate, they do not think you're posh. Let me tell you that right now.
What are you going to say on behalf of your team?
Right. Well, I don't know.
I'm saying true.
True.
OK, we're going to go true, but I can't understand why Lady Gaga can't understand her accent.
All right, but you're saying true. OK, AJ, were you telling us the truth or were you telling us a lie?
I was telling you a lie!
Bob, you're next.
I once helped Damon Hill to Grand Prix success by presenting him with a pre-race snack.
David's team.
Well, it certainly tripped off the tongue.
Thank you.
What was the snack?
A Scotch egg.
And is there a definite correlation between him eating that Scotch egg and him being successful?
He felt that the Scotch egg had helped him succeed in the race. He told me so.
Is Damon Hill a close friend, Bob?
No.
Then why were you giving him foodstuff?
Well, I'd been invited to the Grand Prix.
Which Grand Prix?
The British.
In which year?
Think.
1996, David, but I'm not willing to exclude 4 years either side of that. Put it this way, it was definitely one of the decades.
Do you like racing, then?
No, I'm not a Formula One fan.
Right.
I probably prefer soil science.
OK. Who was he driving for?
He was driving for a company that had very fast company cars.
So, why were you permitted access to a major racing driver?
Because his manager, Shane Tobacco. I can't remember his name. Shane, or whoever it was also with another bloke, you know, benefiting from hospitality.
What was his name?
Let's say Top Heavy Ken. I remember we went upstairs on the bus. Damon was there. He had a bed in there.
Like a sort of Winnebago.
Yeah, and it had, you know, mugs with "I love cars," "I love handbrakes," "I love headrests."
And this is the day of the race.
David, this is just like an hour and a half before the race.
An hour and a half before the race. You've turned up an hour and a half early because even though you're more into soil science, you want to soak up the atmosphere with a good hour and a half of waiting before the televised traffic begins.
Yes.
So you turn up. The last thing Damon needs before a race is any quiet time. He just wants a bit of hubbub on his bus. Were there any other people there apart from you and Shane and Damon?
I was with my wife as well, yeah.
OK.
And...
Top Heavy Ken.
So me and the wife went up. I think when you go to someone's home or their Winnebago or whatever, you should... Do you know, like, if you're going to a dinner party at someone's house, you'll always take them a bottle of vinegar, yeah?
So your gift to thank him for the hospitality was a Scotch egg?
No. I call it pocket meat. Whenever I'm away from my house, I have pocket meat.
Yeah.
That's it. I have, like, a chicken leg or pork pie. And I thought, I've got some pocket meat. It was a Scotch egg in its cellophane. And I said, Damon, we all know that if you pop a sausage roll in an American's pocket, it brings him good luck. I said, maybe a Scotch egg would work for a British fella like you. And I gave it to him.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, very much.
That if you put meat in an American's pocket...
Processed meat.
Have you ever heard of that?
Not really, no.
No.
It's all been a bit of a lot of talking. I've quite forgotten the original bit of the story. Did he eat said Scotch egg before the race?
I'll never know, Samantha, but after the race, he said that he took the Scotch egg round with him. He swore he did.
In the car?
I don't know whether he put it in the glove box on the passenger seat. Whether he ate it.
But, Rob, you're not claiming that he ate the egg.
All I'll say is that when I was watching, when Damon went past, in his tailwind, a person next to me said, Damon's tailwind smelt really meggy, which of course is meat and egg. Meat and egg.
So what are we thinking, Sam?
Do you know what? Sometimes stories are so mad that they've got to be true.
What I would say here is be wary when it comes to Bob.
Oh, OK.
Do you remember, David, I think it was the last time Bob was with us, he told us Chris Rea told him to put an egg into his bath.
I can't even remember. Was that true?
No.
But you believed it was true?
Yes.
Miles, what are you thinking?
Well, I think that you're sort of somewhat cynically using this as an opportunity to tout your kind of charms. And you're hoping to kind of drum up work, and then your agent's going to get lots of phone calls saying, oh, would Bob Mortimer be able to sort of slip Gareth Bale a pasty and stuff like this? I think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie? But you think it's true?
I'm on the fence.
Oh, dear.
This is a horrible situation. I don't know. My instinct is it's a lie.
You're saying lie? OK, yeah. Bob Mortimer. A lucky Scotch egg for Damon Hill at the British Grand Prix. Truth or lie?
I was telling the truth.
He's done it again. It is an impossible situation. One egg thing's true, the other egg thing. How can I have disbelieved the wrong egg thing?
Right, Mr. Motivator, you're next.
Every day, I do one press-up for each year I've been alive.
OK.
Wow.
David's team.
How many years have you been alive?
That's what he says at speed dating. Have you
Well,
been
let's-
alive?
I'll tell you what, before you say...
Won't be for much longer.
Before you say, Mr. Motivator, let's just see how old we think.
It's hard to tell because he has the face of a 50-year-old and the clothes of a 14-year-old.
What do you say?
I'm going to add them together. No, I'm going to say late 50s, 58.
OK, Mr. Motivator?
67, 68.
Mr. Motivator, obviously doing 67 would be inhumane. Maybe do one or two, just so we can witness the technique.
Well, I mean, if some of you guys would do it with me...
I'm just going to say at this point, there are no circumstances under which I will do a press-up.
David, what if it was a different exercise? Would you do like a jumping jack or a burpee?
What's a burpee?
It's like Victoria puts you over her shoulder and pats you back.
I'm happy to do one with you, Moat.
OK. Now, remember, I have a shoulder which has been in...
You've got a shoulder problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But I'll do a few.
Yeah. OK. I'll go here. So I've got to do what you're doing now, OK?
Yeah, you've got to do
That's not a press-up.
We are warming up, you idiot. You know nothing about the body.
Let's do it on the edge.
On the edge?
Like these, all right? Here we go. Let's go. Go. Push it. Come on, guy.
I'm doing it.
Come on, man. Very good. Keep going. You're going long. And then you can
I
take it
thought we
over.
weren't going to do 67.
And then wide. And then wide.
I'm out.
I think it's fair to say, Rob, that you surpassed everybody's expectations.
I'll be fine in a minute. It was like something out of Rocky, wasn't it?
It was impressive, that.
It was great.
Thank you very much.
It's kind of nice.
So, Dan, what do you think? Truth or lie?
I was tempted to say lie. Then I saw the ease with which he did that, and I'm thinking... True.
What do you think?
I'm leaning towards a lie.
You-
I'll let you have the deciding vote.
I've got the deciding vote anyway. I'm going to go true.
They're saying it's true. Mr. Motivator, was it true?
True.
Kate, you're next.
Can I just say before you start, this whole thou shalt not lie, let that go for a couple of hours.
One Sunday, I embarrassed myself in front of the entire congregation after too many cups of communion wine.
David's team.
So, cups of communion wine. Had you over-catered and you had to finish it up?
Yeah, basically that's what happens. So the rule is that if you bless the wine, it then has to be reverently consumed, is the phrase. So you have to finish it. I guess where it comes from is that, you know, once it's blessed, it sort of changes, if you like. It's not just normal wine anymore.
Well, as usual, the issue of transubstantiation has come up on the show. So, obviously, if it's the blood of Christ, you can't just pour that down the sink. You've got to drink it. Because Christ wants all of his blood finished up.
So I had, like lots of vicars, I look after lots of churches, and so I had lots of services that day.
That must be very difficult.
Yeah, well, there's lots of dashing about.
You say it's difficult, it's only one day a week, isn't it? And the hours are good, aren't they?
You can fall out with people, you know.
Not if you're full of forgiveness.
So how many have you got under you?
Well, at that point, I had 3 churches that I looked after, and so I had an 8 o'clock service, a 9:30 service, and an 11 o'clock service. I finished the 8 o'clock wine, And then I finished the wine at the 9:30 service, and I'd not had any breakfast that morning.
Oh.
So at 11 o'clock, I'd given all the wine out,
Yeah.
like you do.
Given some of the wine out,
Given some,
polished off the rest
I'd
of it.
misjudged how many people might come up for the wine.
Yeah.
And
Well,
so
they're probably scared of the drunken woman, aren't they?
I finished the wine, and I looked down at the cup at the same time, and there's a little floater of bread that someone had spat back into the
no.
and that sort of made me feel a bit queasy. And so I excused myself at that point, and I went to the church loo.
Oh.
And so I was unwell.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Into the loo.
But you didn't embarrass yourself. You go off, you come back. Divine.
Oh, yes. Where is the embarrassment?
In the eyes of God.
I got to the loo, and I had my microphone still turned on. And that went out on the church PA system.
The acoustics in some of those medieval buildings, the sound of vomiting would echo down from all the angels, the stained glass. It would be like God himself was vomiting.
I'm wondering if, like, afterwards, did any of your congregation have a nickname for you or make fun of you, like, in subsequent weeks?
They thought I was pregnant.
And did you use that as an excuse to make you look better?
Well, I wouldn't say I used it, but I didn't carry tables for a few days and move chairs.
Sarah, what are you thinking?
My instinct is telling me that it's a lie, because I think she's more in control than that. I think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's impossible to know. All right. We're going to go lie.
All right, you're saying lie.
Might be true. We accept that it might be true. So we're going to go lie.
So, Kate, was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
Well done, Kate.
Sorry.
Sam, you're next. Out loud.
Oh, sorry. When Tom Cruise came to England, I took him to Argos because he wanted to buy an extension lead.
Of course, Samantha starred with Sir Thomas in Minority Report. Excellent film. Police team.
So, why was he coming to London first?
It was the premiere.
Of Minority Report?
Yeah, we've taken over this floor of the Dorchester for the premiere. And he's got one end with his entourage, and I've got the other end with my child and someone helping me. And his assistant came over and said they needed an extension lead.
You don't know what the lead is for, particularly?
Well, I eventually do, but not in that first moment.
Oh, OK,
no.
sorry, what was it?
It's a bit rude to ask as well when someone says, even if it's not Tom Cruise, I'm looking to buy an extension lead, what's it for? What machine do you need to get nearer to you?
I definitely think the way you talk, David, it would be rude.
Basically, we were going out anyway because I needed to get a bottle warmer. And I don't know why. I think something came over me. I was like, do you fancy coming out with me to Argos?
So you end up in Argos with Tom Cruise.
Yes.
What did he think of the little pens?
I thought they were massive. Talk us through the bit when you asked Tom.
I'll be Tom. Hey, Sam! Really stoked about tonight. You know what I learned to do in the last 5 hours? Fly a helicopter. OK, what are we going to do?
That was a bit Al Pacino, then.
Yeah. It was a bit, wasn't it? It drifted into... What are we going to do tonight? I'm doing Al Pacino.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Samantha.
I wish I could do Ellen Barkin, but I can't.
Oh, Sea of Love.
Oh, my God.
Oh, this city. What it does to people. No.
I can't do Ellen Barkin, but I can do Lassie Barkin.
I was in Lassie.
You were in Lassie, the film?
Yeah. But I got into trouble with Lassie because they tell everyone no food on set. And I'd forgotten or whatever. And so I'd always be eating my sandwiches, and then Lassie would be doing a take, and then... it's like, what's going on? And anyway, in the end, they realised it was me and my sandwiches.
And then you took Lassie to Argos to buy a lead.
Bob, what do you think? Is Sam telling the truth?
I like it a lot.
You like it?
Yeah, it feels like this.
Well, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So Bob says it's true.
I think so.
And Sarah says it's...
It's believable.
OK. We'll say it's true.
You're going to say it's true? OK, Samantha, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
It was a lie. Les, you're next.
I like to keep my old fingernail clippings so I can use them later on.
Oh.
David's team.
What do you use them for later on?
Well, if I've had a sandwich
Oh.
and I've forgotten to get hold of a toothpick.
So you keep your old fingernail clippings.
I kind of get, if I get a really good one that's got a nice hook in it,
Yeah.
then I'll save it for later.
Save it for later.
As you cut your fingernails, you're thinking ahead for when you might next need to pick your teeth.
Yeah.
But you don't think another way of thinking ahead would just be to have some toothpicks with you all the
But
time.
the thing about toothpicks is they don't quite get in, do they? They kind of-
Les, are you single at the moment?
Now I'm married for the third time.
Oh!
Yeah, he's already told you twice.
Does your third wife know about this?
She does, and she does the same reaction as you lot do.
What do you think your fourth wife's going to think about it?
So what about floss?
How does she feel about it? All right, Richard, what are you thinking of this?
I'm appalled. It's
What about you, Lou?
I'm hoping it's a lie.
Yeah, we're all hoping it's a lie.
Thing is, if Les doesn't do it,
Yeah.
someone had to make it up.
Yeah.
But I almost think that's sort of equally unlikely that someone in their job in television thought, I tell you what I'll get Les Dennis to say on TV. He cuts his fingernails and uses it to pick his teeth.
Somebody-
And I think that's almost as perverted as actually doing it.
What are you going to say? Truth or lie?
We're going to go lie.
Yeah, OK,
We'll go
saying
lie.
it's a lie. So, Les, it was a controversial one. Everybody's on tenterhooks.
Yeah.
Truth or lie?
It is, and I promise not to do it anymore now.
Sure. Would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Sean, and Raj used to whip my shirt off for money.
Yes, Sean is Raj's bare-chested buddy, and we can now see the trick. So, you're going to need to wear masks for this, please. Sean, you take a position there in the chair, and then over to you, Raj.
Well, I would simply get Sean out as my stooge. We'd act as if we didn't know each other. I'd say, "Good evening, how are you?" And I would undo his wrist button, and then I would undo this button, and then, as you can see, I'd undo this button, and then all I'd say is, on the count of three, we'd say some magic words. And tonight, they are, "Would I lie to you?" So on the count of three, 1, 2, 3.
Would I lie to you?
Oh, hang on. What's happened? I've nearly killed him.
It's the greatest thing that's ever happened on this show.
Is Sean all right?
Who cares? He's fine.
I love the idea that you had to put masks on for safety reasons. It almost took his head off.
Well, that's all we've time for on this special edition of Would I Lie to You. Thanks very much for watching. Good night. welcome to a very special edition of the best bits from Series 15 of Would I Lie to You? Joining David Mitchell tonight, Holly Willoughby, Giles Brandreth, Philippa Perry, Chris McCausland, Judy Love, Mike Wozniak, Deborah Francis White, and Raj Bisram. And joining Lee Mack are Stephen Mulhern, Sarah Millican, Bob Mortimer, Young Philly, John Cooper Clark, Angelica Bell, Caroline Quentin, and Alan Titchmarsh. First up, it's Stephen.
Right. Very few people know this, but for 5 months in 1998, I appeared every week on Noel's House Party as the man inside Mr. Blobby.
David's team. How old were you, Stephen?
Well, I was born in 77, so let's work it out. 77.
So you're 44?
44, yeah.
Wow. Doesn't he look good?
That's incredible.
Have you done any physical work in your life? That's incredible.
Always outside, working on market stalls.
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought you were inside Mr. Blobby.
Yeah, I only got into TV when I worked in kids' television, and that's how I met Noel Edmonds.
So you were working in kids' TV?
Yeah.
In what capacity?
I was, first of all, a runner, then
Yeah.
I moved to a TV presenter after lots of auditions.
But how did you get the Blobby gig?
Because one of the...
Are you interested?
Yeah.
the Blobby gig.
The prized Blobby gig. They're always talking about it. Who will be the next Blobby?
Yeah.
Isn't it about time we had a female Blobby?
Is Blobby still going?
No.
Blobby gone?
I'm sure Blobby's bookable, but God knows what creature is in it. How did you get that gig?
There was one other Blobby called Barry, and he was the main man, and if he couldn't do the show, then I was employed.
What was he doing that made him too busy to be
He
Blobby?
was Stig.
And how long did you do it for?
I would say about 15 shows, but I also worked at Crinkly Bottom when they did the theme park.
Oh.
So you actually performed there as well?
I did, yeah.
Wow.
I would like to ask, did you have to do the voice when you did the suit?
Yeah, I would speak into, like, there was, I don't know what you call it, but it's the reverse of, like, one of those tannoys, and it would just change the voice.
Oh, so what would you say?
Blobby, blobby, blobby.
There may be some people watching this show.
Oh, who knows? Yes.
There may be some people watching this show who wonder what we're talking about because they were born in that glorious age after Blobby. So we've got a photograph. Could that be you?
Well, I can tell you it's definitely not me, but
Why?
I've done that pose because that's one of the poses.
So how do you know that's not you?
Because I didn't do the photo shoot for it.
Stephen, when you said that's one of the poses, what are the other poses?
Good question.
Yeah.
Give us the
full Blobby.
Well, if I got excited, do you mind if I stand up to do it?
Not at all.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's really make this work.
OK, fine. So if I was getting excited, kids walked up, it'd be blobby, 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 blobby. Blobby, blobby. And that would be it.
Yeah.
And yet, when I do that when kids come up to me, the police get involved.
So if there was a kid there, it would be that.
Oh, yeah, but what if he was on the other side?
This was another one, which was just if I was annoyed.
That's quite disturbing.
That's what Blobby does to show anger.
Yeah.
What was the pay like, Stephen?
On the TV show, I can tell you I got £350, which was a rehearsal on a Friday and then live on Saturday. And then for the theme parks, it was £500 a week.
See, that sounds credible because he knows the exact number. And he's definite. And that's the only thing you know when you're young and in show business. What does it pay?
Yeah.
See, the thing to this day, I don't think Noel Edmonds realised that I was the guy that was in Blobby.
Oh, I see.
Right.
When you say that Noel didn't know you were in there, he did know that there was somebody in there. Well, what do you think, Deborah?
Either he's telling the truth or he is a master liar.
I think it could be true.
I sense that you could feel Blobby's weight around you as you moved Blobby-like and said, Blobby, Blobby, Blobby. Yeah, obviously
Okay,
true.
saying it's true, so let's find out. Stephen, Mr. Blobby, truth or lie?
Well, obviously, it's a lie.
John, it's your turn.
For 3 months, I shared a flat with a monkey.
David's team.
When was this?
Early 70s.
And was it just you and the monkey, or were there other flatmates?
Just me and the monkey. It was in Amsterdam. The monkey's apartment was in Amsterdam, and I was...
So it was the monkey's apartment?
When he says apartment, he means in the zoo.
What was the monkey's name, John?
Charlie.
Charlie. And why only 3 months did the monkey kick you out?
The thing was, I was kind of monkey-sitting this animal.
What did he look like?
Oh, he was exquisite. Most of you are probably thinking, wow, what fun. You know. And I don't blame you. Sometimes there are things in life that are a disappointment, but living with a monkey isn't one of them.
What did he eat?
He wanted what you were eating.
Oh.
Really?
Which at the time was a lot of chips.
Could he do any tricks at all? Could he do any
Tricks, he was full of them.
What do you want? He'd have the guillotine, he'd have the sword the lady in half, he had the lot.
I used to take him to the park with one of those extendable dog leashes, you know, where you pull the trigger.
They had them in the early 70s.
No, they had them. But the point is, you know, that when I extended the leash, it would run up into the nearest tree. So I would be stood for ages, you know, with my arm extended upward into a
And it then looks like you're taking your tree for a walk.
So when you had to go, and meet this monkey, how long was the owner there with you?
Yes, of course, I did have to go for a kind of audition. He didn't want to leave his precious pal with any old schmuck.
What are you looking at me for?
You know,
How did you ace the audition?
Well, we seemed to hit it off.
You and the...
Although we did get off to a bad start, actually.
Yeah.
I went round to his apartment to audition. There was one empty chair, but it was occupied by the monkey, which was curled up asleep in this chair. So I picked it up thinking it was a cat. And then it went rigid. I could feel its ribs suddenly and all of its muscles tightened up. And it shrieked once and once only, but for about 10 minutes. It was like it was plugged into the mains. Anyway, I threw it as if it were a cat.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they land on the feet.
Yeah.
But he's a monkey, he didn't land on his feet. He landed in an ungainly heap. And then it kind of scuttled away, looking back over its shoulder in my direction, in a real accusatory manner.
So, John, given you were so close after 3 months, it must be very hard to say goodbye.
It was a hell of a wrench.
Yeah.
Monkey wrench.
A hell of a wrench.
Chris, what are you thinking about this?
We could make anything up and it would sound true, but this sounds so plausible.
What about you, Judy?
If we're being honest, out of all of us sitting on here, if there was one person that we could think of that lived with a monkey for 3 months, who do you think that would be?
But once you've discounted David, who would it then be?
I think it's true.
You say true?
100%.
OK,
100%.
this ain't true. So, John, living with a monkey in Amsterdam, truth or lie?
They got me rumbled, it's true.
It's Holly.
OK, mine says possession.
Now, there is a box on the floor under the desk. Take the item out of the box and pop it onto the desk, and then please read the card.
OK, I'm just going to sit you there, little guy.
Are you talking to me?
No. Right, this is Jeff. Every Thursday, our floor manager hides him somewhere on the set of This Morning for me and Philip to find during the show. The first one to spot him is the winner.
Wow, Lee's team.
What's his name again?
Jeff. Little Jeff.
It's hidden before the show, and you search him during the show.
During the ad breaks, we have to find him.
Oh, it's only during the breaks? It's never...
Well, to be honest, depending on who I'm interviewing, sometimes I'll get a bit bored, I'll have a little look around and see if I can see Jeff.
You've interviewed me on This Morning.
I found him so fast that day.
Who finds him the most? You or Philip?
It's pretty even Stevens. We've been doing it for so long. And actually, I mean, I've been there 12 years and little Jeff is a lot older than that.
Can we have a look at little Jeff?
Yes.
Let little Rob take little Jeff over there. I'll say this. I look huge next to Jeff.
Hold it.
Right. Jeff is a very disturbing-looking dog.
Yeah. I know.
Jeff
It's
is the
like a
kind of thing
horror
you'd see in a horror film.
Yeah.
Can you face Jeff towards us? Ooh, Jeff's horrible.
Where's the most obscure place you found Jeff?
Well, once
That's a question that you need context.
the longest Jeff has gone missing was for 2 weeks. And we couldn't
On
find
set?
Jeff on set. We couldn't find Jeff anywhere. And there was a teapot on the shelves, and Jeff was squished inside the teapot.
But the thing
For 2
is,
weeks.
there must be times when you've accidentally found him
No.
whilst you're on air.
Never.
Never cropped up.
Jeff has never, ever made it on air. In fact, I had to get special sort of dispensation to get Jeff on telly today because he's a real This Morning.
Oh, he's not exclusive to ITV? Because we couldn't get Philip Schofield. We tried. No, I'm just saying on another series. That's all I meant. That's all I meant.
Holly, whenever I've been in that studio,
Yeah.
there's hardly anything in there apart from where the presenters are.
Yeah.
It's just a bare, barren studio for the cameras to fall apart.
No, there is loads in there.
Well, not when I've been on it. Maybe they think I'm going to steal things.
There's
It's a
quite
good
a lot
point.
of places.
It's
Like,
a-
there's loads of shelves, there's windows.
I don't know that there's 12 years worth of places.
Well, there's lots of different cushions. There are
Yeah.
repeat offenders, you know,
Yeah, I mean,
repeat
to be fair,
places.
we haven't got 15 years of guests. Sometimes we have to keep bringing people back.
OK, so what are you going to say then?
Angelica?
I think it could be true.
I've got the killer question, and I know the answer to this. Who is the most delighted when they find it, you or Philip?
Me.
I thought that is true then. Because you look like the kind of person who goes, yes! Where Philip would just sort of go, whatever. I've got second-hand cars to sell. So it's true then, shall we?
You're going to say it's true. OK, Holly. Little Jeff, truth or lie?
Well, little Jeff, what is it? It's a lie.
It's Alan.
Possession.
Now, there's a box on the floor. Take the item out of the box and pop it on the desk first, and then read out the card, please.
Oh, that's a mini instrument.
Oh,
that's
Alan.
cute.
My size of furniture.
These are 3 items from my doll's house. I have meticulously furnished it with everything I'd put in my real house if only I was allowed.
David's team.
Are those 3 things that you're not allowed in your real house? You're not allowed a chair?
I'm not allowed a chair that looks like that.
So this is your wife wearing the trousers in the house?
No, I'm not wearing the trousers, but you have to...
Making
live in
all
a
the
house.
decisions?
No, I'm not making all the decisions.
Ruling the roost?
No! We have slightly differing tastes in furniture, and in a doll's house, I can just do it totally my own taste.
What's your favourite room in the doll's house?
The kitchen, because you can get very, very skillfully made minute food. Pork pies, eggs in a basket, broken eggs on the floor. It's an incredibly...
Broken eggs on the floor?
Well, yeah, it's an art.
I want to hear more about the dishes and what foodstuffs have you got? You've got pork pies.
I've
what
got a
else?
lovely...
Oh, it's definitely a pork pie.
Jelly? Or
Yes, there's jelly and trifle. There's a lovely centrepiece on the table with a pineapple on the top and fruit all the way around it. And wine glasses that got red wine in. Tiny weeny ones.
Where do you acquire these things?
You want it, don't you? You call yourself the king. King of the house.
I dress up my thumb as the king. And play the national anthem on a CD player while the thumb comes in. Do you decorate the house for Christmas?
Well, no, it's sort of...
David is genuinely loving this. He wants to do it.
It is finished now. It's done, but my grandchildren love it, and I undo the front and lift them up and show them the rooms, and then...
They say they love it. I can see them in the car on the way to the house. Do we have to look at Grandpa's special house again?
You call yourself... You have no artistic temperament. This is wonderful. This is the world in miniature. It can be perfected without all the horrors that you love.
We know what we're getting him for Christmas now.
What sort of house is it?
It's Georgian, and it's on 4 floors.
Has it got attic rooms for, like... No, yes. This is brilliant. This is so brilliant. This is definitely true, and I want one.
think I've ever seen you this excited, and it's a little disturbing. Now then, what's it going to be, Mike? Is this true?
Well, at the beginning, I thought it was ludicrous, but he's drawn me in.
I feel the love, and I think it's fantastic, and I think it's true.
All right, then, so you're going to say
We're going to say true.
It's true.
And we're rooting for it.
All right. Alan, there's a lot riding on this. Was that true or was that a lie?
Oh, sorry, it's true.
And we can see a picture of it. Look at that.
Blimey.
Hang
on, how do we know that's not just his house?
Let's see another room. Oh,
that's the kitchen.
I love the lighting. It's very atmospheric. Are you all right, David? Look at his little face.
Yeah. There's a stag's head on the wall.
Yes.
You see, that's a perfect outlet for wanting to have a stag's head. You haven't had to kill a stag.
No, but what he's done is kill a mouse and got some twiglets.
What a wonderful reveal. It was true. Well done. Very impressive. Judy, you're next.
Right. An ex-boyfriend once dumped me after he found the list of pros and cons I'd made about him.
Oh, my gosh.
Please, team.
How long had you been seeing this guy for?
I'd been seeing him for about 6 months.
And how did you meet him?
I met him at Carnival.
All right.
Anything in Carnival just seems really excitable and nice.
Yeah.
And then when the sun's not shining and the Calypso stops playing, you realise, OK, this is not as nice as I thought it was.
So a 6-month relationship that was good for one day? Let's start with the positives. What was the pros about this guy?
The pros was he was always on time.
Wow. I'll tell you what, there's a guy to your right you're going to like.
He's a good dancer, and he drove.
I don't know, is he still single? Because he sounds great.
What about the cons?
Commitment seemed to be an issue. When I was going through conversations of, exes, it was always very short term.
So he was good at getting there on time, but he didn't want to stay.
This is what I'm saying.
Did you say in your statement that he found this list?
Yeah.
So talk us through that. Well, I mean, you could act it out. Just imagine, David, use your lovely acting skills.
Yes.
And you had bad credit as well.
Bad credit, but I can drive.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I can't imagine this. What is this list?
Firstly, your credit is bad. Okay.
I've had some money troubles, but at least I can dance and drive.
Being able to dance and drive is not going to help for a longer relationship because you can't commit to anything. So you're going to wind up on me for 2 weeks and then wind up on somebody else. And
This is great. This is like a mashup of EastEnders and Antiques Roadshow.
Sometimes the truth is what you need. And I try to make subtle hints to you.
This is a subtle hint. This list of pros and cons.
It was a subtle hint.
See attached sheet.
It was a subtle...
I'll tell you what I have to say now is I'm on David's side in this argument. Come on, David, get your bags. You're coming with me.
Caroline, what are you thinking?
No, I don't think it's true.
You don't think it's true?
John?
Yeah, I think it is.
You think it is? Who do I trust most of these two people? Sell it to me, John.
I'm a terrible judge of character, I've got to say.
I won't lie. I was expecting a bit more positivity in that argument. I'm going to go with Caroline.
All right, Judy, was it the truth or was it a lie?
It was the lie.
It's Giles.
Every morning, to aid my diction, I stand in front of the bathroom mirror and say my special phrase.
Oh.
Please, T.
Well, I can't think of what to ask.
What was the special phrase?
Good one. What was the special phrase?
Hip bath, lavatory, lavatory, bidet, bidet, douche. The reason for it is this. Clarity is key. When it comes to clarity, if you want to be clear, get the consonants right. If you want volume, you need to get the vowels right.
Okay.
And this lovely phrase gives you an opportunity to use your vowels and your consonants. I used to do a slight inclination of the cranium. Is as adequate as a spasmodic movement of one optic to an equine quadruped utterly devoid of any visionary capacity. And then I realised that...
I think I'm having another stroke.
Well, you could say a nod's as good as a wink to a blind horse. So it's to aid my diction.
I want to do it with you. Can you walk me through it?
Yeah. Hip bath, hip bath.
Hip bar, hip bar.
No, TH at the end. Bath.
Oh, bath. Hip bath.
This is as if Lin-Manuel Miranda had reworked My Fair Lady.
We could do this together on YouTube.
For real, if we done a YouTube video, me teaching you some slang and you teaching me some of these nice posh words, it would be amazing.
Carry on with it, Giles.
Hip bath, lavatory, lavatory.
Hip bath, lavatory, lavatory.
Bidet, bidet.
Bidet, bidet.
Douche, douche. I wouldn't mind learning some of his lingo.
What do I teach you?
Phil, if I were to meet a young woman and I wanted to say something rather flattering to her, what's the kind of lingo you'd advise me to use?
Like the street language, you'd say leng or peng.
Leg or peg?
Leng. So L-E-N-G. So I can go, rah, she's leng.
She's leng.
Yeah.
She's leng.
What do you think, Sarah?
About what? I think it's probably true, because he has got very good diction and there must be a reason for that.
diction. I think we all feel the same. I'm going to say he's telling the truth.
I think it's the truth.
It's got to be the truth.
We all think it's the truth. Giles, were you telling the truth
way.
or was it in fact a lie?
It was true.
Yeah.
Bob, you're next.
On a dark winter's night, I once broke into the garden of the local witch's house and was shocked by what I found there.
Steve.
OK, at what point...
There's a lot of questions, isn't it?
At what point in your life did this happen?
I'm going to guess somewhere between when I was 11 and 13.
12?
I'm going to say 12.
And you say the local witch's house. What do you mean by that?
I mean, this is a very distant memory now.
OK.
It was the house, not very far from me, where all the kids said that the witch lived.
And who did live there?
I don't know their name.
Right.
I'll call them Mary Candles. It had hedges at the front, you know, with like uncut hedges, a front gate covered with hedging, and it said on the front gate, it said simply the words, "No thanks."
No, really?
So that's quite creepy, isn't it?
Can I ask you a question? You started that with saying you were shocked by what you saw there.
Yeah. Yes. Shocked by what I found there.
So what did you find there?
I'm not comfortable with telling you that just yet. Sorry, I'm not.
This is going so far, it's got to be a lie, isn't it?
Let me just say, it does not have to be a lie. Whatever he says, however absurd, it could still be true. However plausible, it could still be a lie. Essentially, what we are doing for this section is entirely futile. We will talk for a bit, then we will guess, then it will be over.
So how did you come to go into this house? Who were you with?
I was with, what's he called? I was with Ken Numbers. Chase, is it? Yeah. Ronnie Calculator's son. The vibe is, it's very unkempt, it's the gardening, because as we all know, Lee, witches hate gardening, wizards hate plumbing. Right. So we knew it was a female residence.
Right. So you've never seen Mary Candles, but you're only speculating it must be a witch rather than a wizard because it was an unkempt garden with no sign of deficient plumbing.
Exactly. We wanted to be the first people who said, no, we penetrated, its boundaries.
Yeah.
We went into the front lawn, down a gate to the side, past the bins, past the back door, and then to the window where there was a light on, a big picture window, looked inside, and that's when we saw this extraordinary sight. Well, extraordinary to us as 12-year-olds.
What was it? You've got to say.
It was a tiny, tiny horse. I'm not saying it was watching television. That was all that was in the room. Was a tiny horse and a television on. I did get in the house.
You got in the house?
Yes, Mrs. Candles came out.
Right.
Yes, and she said to me, "You're one of the Mortimer boys, aren't you?"
Were you?
Yeah. So Ken said. And she said, "Would you like to come in and see the horse?" And she took us in, and it stank of paraffin. It was hot.
That's horse?
Hot. No, that was the house.
I thought the horse stunk of paraffin.
Did stink, actually.
Did he?
Yeah.
Of?
Meat, hot meat. As we were looking at the horse, I always remember this, she came in and she had a toilet seat in her hand. And she said, "If I gave you some money, do you think you could get rid of this for me?"
What did you do with it?
Just threw it on our way home, just threw it somewhere else, I imagine.
Did she say what the horse's name was?
Max.
You'd have thought minimum.
Now, Suggs, what are you thinking about this?
I mean, you know, it's so preposterous, but David's flung me by saying this is the way he carries on anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but no, I'm saying lie, of course.
You say it's a lie.
But it was when you said the horse smelt like hot meat.
Well, do you remember the detail of the paraffin heaters?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We're talking 40, maybe 50 degrees there with those old...
40 or 50 degrees centigrade. So we're talking like the temperature of the desert in Saudi Arabia.
Did you ever see Mary Candles again?
No, never.
Never saw her again?
Never saw her again.
She probably melted in that heat.
All right, what are you going to say then, David?
Do we think lie?
I think it's a lie. I think it's a lie.
I think it is a lie.
All right, they're saying it's a lie. Now, we should bear in mind that when it comes to Bob, David has a very poor track record. Let's see if he can be better tonight. Bob, truth or lie?
I was telling the truth.
Well, that's all we've time for on this special edition of Would I Lie to You. Thanks very much for watching. Good night.